We are taking your calls at 617-830-4750. Let's go to our caller from the 571 area code. Who's calling today from 571?
What's up, David? It's Rodrigo.
Hey, Rodrigo, what's up?
Hey, man, I just wanted to ask you, with all seeing the news and everything, and how Fox and OENN, how they interpret things versus how CNN and everyone else interpret things. I just wanted to ask you, how do you think future generations are going to look at this? Because this is obviously the worst president maybe any country has ever had. He's
Yeah.
handling this you get what I mean?
I mean, short of an out and out totalitarian murderer, we've got a pretty bad president right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question really is how do you think this is gonna future generations are gonna look at this and this pandemic, in the end, and how are they gonna view this president, in your opinion?
The
Basically.
pandemic is harder to say, but as far as, the retrospective on how Trump will be viewed in the future, my fear is, and this is ultimately going to come down to historians to deal with, my fear is that because for everything Trump has ever done, there's always been a propaganda counter narrative, right? So if 20 years from now, you want to look back and say, what was being said about Trump's handling of the virus at the time? What was being said about Trump's Ukraine, corruption at the time? What you can find people who defend Trump no matter what he does. So I worry that the widespread availability of this disinformation on the internet is going to prevent future generations from accurately understanding the horrors of what we are seeing right now. I think that that's a very serious concern.
Yeah, mine as well, David. I have friends who I talk to about this, and they have no idea what's really going on because all
Right.
they watch is Fox News. And
So give me an example. Is
supposedly,
that as far as the virus, what are some of the things your friends are still saying?
not necessarily the virus is obviously being taken seriously, but they don't understand how much Trump screwed up. We could have solved because you know how South Korea already has it under control
Yeah.
pretty much, and we had the same we started the same day with the virus,
Right.
and they don't understand to the degree that Trump actually screwed it up, and he just talks like everything's under control, and he reports lies about how serious it is, and I'm just afraid that they're not going to realize how much this person actually screwed the country over.
It's likely that they won't. Now, let me ask you
And
this. Are your friends who think Trump did a good job, are they also not really worrying about the virus and just going out and acting like they shouldn't be staying home?
some of them, yeah. I'm a pretty young guy, so they're 20. They're not really concerned about it, but
Yeah.
um, the but yeah, some of them just the lack of information, I guess. So some people just, I guess, nowadays just don't watch news, and when they do watch, they sometimes get the wrong information. That's all they believe.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And
I
well,
think
yeah,
this is a major concern. It's good that you're thinking about it because when the history books are written about this era, we want them written accurately. And of course, different people have a different view as to what that means. But the amount of disinformation propaganda could keep completely alternative narratives about the Trump administration going for, decades, hundreds of years. Is it possible? And that's a scary thing because we've got to learn from our mistakes.
very much is. All right, well, David, great hearing from you. I'll listen to you, man.
Rodrigo, thank you so much. Very much appreciate the phone call.